Hello everyone and welcome to another Voodoo 2 repair video, which is very similar to the other one that I have made recently. Long story short, 5-volt line here is only at 6 ohms. So this voltage rail, the supply of our voltage regulator, is somehow only having a 6 ohm resistance on this Voodoo card. And most likely it's one of the ceramic capacitors on this card. The card apparently works, but I don't want to put it like this in the system because it takes more than half an amp in current. That's a lot. There is definitely a hotspot somewhere. Yes, it would be easy to just plug it in and look with a thermal camera, but I want to try to see if we can figure it out using the pyroelectric effect. And I made a video about this. You can watch it. It's linked in the top right corner. But now I'll just jump under the microscope and we will try to test all the ceramic caps that are close to memory chips, because these are the ones that are on the 5-volt line. The 3DFX chips, they are on the 3.3-volt line, which comes out here in the center. And just to also get the measurements from this one, this here is at 300 ohms, which is correct for the 3.3-volt line. And this is the adjust pin with 200 ohms, which is also good. But the 5-volt line should be in the kilo ohm range, most likely around 30 kilo ohms. So yeah, we definitely have an issue either on the front of the card or here at the back. There are smaller capacitors. Mostly we'll focus on the capacitors that are around the memory chips. So let me test this and try to figure out which capacitor is at fault without desoldering all of them. So let's start with this cap here. This one was one time faulty on another Voodoo card. This one behaves okay. Let's try this one. Interesting. Let's try this one here. I'm going for the large caps first. Oh. Okay, this one definitely is weird. I believe this C37 might be an issue. Let's try this one here. C17. Okay, so no movement or very minor movement in resistance is okay. So I think then these two are actually not at fault. So this one looks fine. I think this one was also okay. Yeah, it drops a little bit. Not sure. This one... Here's another cap. You see the resistance continues to drop over time. Okay, so there is... And there are also ferrite beads next to it, so it could be because I'm heating those ones as well. But this one here definitely had the biggest dip in resistance. Biggest change, actually. It goes up. Okay, I'll try my luck and let's take this one cap out of the circuit and see how our overall resistance changes. The cap looks fine, to be honest, but clearly the resistance went up by half an ohm, which is not the case with all the other caps. So let's see. And I think we got it. Okay, so there you go. We found another cap using hot air that was damaged. This is much better. Actually, this value is perfect for 12 megabyte Voodoo 2 cards. I checked this now with previous videos and a few of the cards that I have. And 12 megabyte Voodoo 2 cards do settle around 25 to 20 kilo ohms. This most likely is because there are more memory chips on the 5-volt line, and that is why the resistance drops, because, well, there are more paths to ground through the additional memory chips. On 8 megabyte Voodoo 2 cards, you should have around 30 to 35 kilo ohms. Just wanted to mention this. Let me measure this cap now. Let's see what we get when I measure the resistance across this cap. There you go. So yeah, this was our 40 cap on our Voodoo 2. Okay, so yeah, we could figure out very easily which cap is faulty with this method. Very, very cool. Oh, this one has a little bit of a dent. Look at this. C3. This one definitely got knocked. So let's remove C3 as well and get a replacement. Just in case. And I don't think that we'll get a better ohm reading. No, it's also 22. So yeah, C3, this one here. Just something slid over it and damaged the cap. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Oh, this is... this got knocked off. So that's definitely needs a little bit of a touch-up. So yeah, a visual inspection is always good to find issues like this. Now I'm happier. So let me find the correct replacement caps. Any more? Okay, so let's add first cap. Done. Here. Okay. So this cap should have lit up very, very bright when if we would have tested this card in the system. Now it is on the 5-volt line. It's not going to be a big deal for the power supply, which can support 35 amps, 25 amps. I'm not sure exactly how much these old power supplies usually supplied, but I think my ATX power supply maybe does 15 or 20. So they got less because mostly everything is running now off the 12-volt line when ATX became standard. But yeah, so the power supply doesn't care about it. 1 amp more or less, it's really not a big deal. It will not exceed the power supply's capacity. But you will have this one component on the board that is constantly drawing power. It heats up everything and it doesn't do its job anymore. So now with the new ones on board, hopefully, all of this is now resolved. So just one last time, let's measure the resistance on our 5-volt line now. And yeah, so we are getting 25 kilo ohms now, 24, and that is perfectly fine. So way better than the 10 to 6 ohms that we had before. And we figured it out using hot air. How cool is that? So now I think it's time to test this card. Okay, that's good. And we have a 12 megabyte Voodoo 2. Let me see if I can do something about this picture here. I don't think this is an issue with the Voodoo. Well, first of all, we are not using the Voodoo anyway right now. So yeah, I am going to ignore this. But here's our Voodoo card. We have 90 megahertz and 12 megabytes on our Voodoo 2. Okay, great. So let's quickly run 3D Mark. So we have to pick our Voodoo 2, 800 by 600, triple buffering, and we'll just take the 3D games. Okay, and that looks perfect. Okay, so 2 Voodoo 2s with faulty caps. And this, it looks like it's a way more common issue. I think I had now 3 or 4 cards that are suffering from bad caps. And after 30 years, most likely that's normal. So yeah, better to check your Voodoo 2. Now let's play 1 round of Unreal Tournament and then call it a day.
Killing spree. Double kill. Double kill.
I'm hit.
Unstoppable. Double kill. Monster. Congratulations. You are the winner.
Okay, and the Voodoo 2 works. No issues whatsoever. So yeah, we fixed another Voodoo 2 for the future. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.